So Alcoa Corporation has 3 values: act with integrity, operate with excellence, and care for people. So our volunteer program really falls under the care for people. It's how the corporation supports the interests and the activities that our employees and our workforce also support. And it's a way to give back to the community that supports us.
So every time I'm reminded that I'm giving, I get so much in return, and that is very rewarding, and makes me really proud to be part of a group of people and an organization that supports that.
But Alcoa really pushes it from not only releasing employees to do the work on normally a work day, but also they just logistically make it easy. They provide everything, and I have a lot of coworkers that I work with every day. You don't do volunteer work like that every day with people. So you kind of see a different side of your coworkers when you're out digging with a shovel or something versus coming into work and sitting behind a desk. So you say you don't have enough time to do volunteer work until you go do it, and then you're like, why haven't I been doing this more often?
Work parties with Alcoa is always full of smiles and laughter and a side of dirt for sure. So for Alcoa, I remember this particular work party, we gathered everybody up for an after group photo. All of the empty pots were picked up. I think we have a really great photo of them stacked. And then someone said, hey, instead of saying cheese, say trees. And so ever since then, I was like, oh my gosh, I have never thought to ever say that. And I've been planting trees for years. So every work party since, every group photo, I always say trees.
When you make a contribution to the community of your time and your dollars, it has a great impact because we're able to run those programs. But the other thing that I would want the community and Alcoa employees to know is it goes beyond that. When you say yes to us with your time or when you make an investment, it validates the work that we do. It tells us that we're on the right track and that a group of people believe that what we're doing for the community is the right thing to do.
Alcoa Intalco has really been that partner for us here in Ferndale. Absolutely, without a doubt. When we have ever been in need for anything, all we do is pick up the phone, make a phone call. They say, give me a minute, and they help us out. So the impact that Alcoa Intalco has had on our community is probably the easiest thing for me to talk about. It's the human impact. The biggest impact that I could see that they've had are on children. We get a lot of kids from the middle school, the high school, even the elementary school that come and help at the food bank. And these Intalco retirees are right there. I cannot tell you the conversations I have overheard where I hear guys say to them, I know it's tough, I know you might feel alone, but you're not. I'm here. You can talk to me. These guys saw kids in need and they zeroed in on them and they helped them. And in more than one instance, they saved lives.
First of all, I'd like to say to all of the employees here at Alcoa now and in the past, because a lot of the people that I've worked with over the last almost 20 years aren't here anymore. They've retired, they've moved on. But just to say thank you to each and every one, and that sentiment of gratitude isn't something that I can express enough. But the team here at Alcoa has supported our organization as we have grown and evolved and changed by showing up as volunteers and by writing checks, and as a company by supporting our organization's mission with grant funding, and for calling us in times of need and saying, how can we help? What can we do to support you here? And I know that closing this down is a really difficult thing for everyone involved, and for our community in the Ferndale area, in Whatcom County, and for the dozens and more of nonprofits that Alcoa has been supporting. And it's a huge loss for everyone, but especially for the employees here. So thank you, my condolences, my appreciation, respect, and best wishes.
Obviously right now is a challenging time with COVID and a lot of what we see happening in the news. It's stressful, and on top of that, here at Intalco, we are sadly having to curtail this facility, and that's meant the job loss for over 700 people here that really depended on it, and it's been a sad time for us. But I would be remiss if I didn't say thank you again to all of these wonderful nonprofit organizations in the support of this community for Intalco for as long as we were here, and to let you know how much we appreciate that, and to let you know how optimistic I remain, even given these times of uncertainty and headwinds, that I'm proud to be part of such a great community, and I know that we're gonna thrive and come out the stronger.
One thing that I found very important in the work that I do here, being able to make contributions and sponsorships and support the community organizations, is really understanding what our employees feel is important. The relationship that Alcoa has with the land trust, the Whatcom Land Trust, is very important to us. It is a reflection of the values we have, and ensuring that the community has, for generations, the opportunity to experience and to enjoy the beautiful environment that we have around us. On behalf of Alcoa Intalco Works, we would like to thank the Whatcom Land Trust for the recognition with the Bob Keller Business Conservation Leadership Award.